Hello and Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Welcome back to the Boo Shakalaka podcast. I'm your host, Tiffany, and I'm joined by my co-host, Pierre.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who wouldn't go? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who wouldn't go? Up on the rooftop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with old Saint Nick.
Why did you turn into like Kermit the Frog towards the end of the song?
Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy winter solstice.
Anything else?
That's all I got. That's all I got.
All right, so we are back for the last episode for our Christmas horror month, and it is going to be Silent Nights that came out in 2012, not The Temptations in my mind. Merry Christmas.
Do you have the synopsis for us?
To all of you.
Okay, Deborah Wilson.
Please give us
the
from
synopsis.
Saturday Night Live. Oh my God.
Saturday Night Live.
Oh, kill me. Kill me.
Trash.
Mad TV. So, a mysterious man dresses in a... Nope. I can't find the fucking synopsis.
Of course
that's the whole damn
background. Because why would Black people be prepared for their podcast?
The police force of a remote Midwestern town search for a killer Santa Claus who is picking off citizens on Christmas Eve.
Hilarious. This movie was incredible to me.
Incredible?
It was awesome. I really this was true horror, and I appreciate that.
Were you scared?
A little bit. The beginning was definitely scary. So we start the movie off with that creepy song. I don't even know what that song is called, but the song I was just singing. And it's like
it's called Up on the Rooftop.
Oh, is it? See, that sounds scary. All the Santa songs are scary to me. But
the actual premise of Santa Claus is fucking frightening.
Yeah, like just the whole how does the one go? You better watch out. Like, that is scary to me. Like, that is terrifying. Like, what do you mean he knows when you're asleep? Like, get the bitch. Ew.
Like, why are you watching these kids like this?
Like, you doing a little bit much. But yeah, terrifying. And so it starts off with that song, and you're in this dingy, dirty ass house. You see this girl, she's tied up in her underwear, she's terrified, and then you see this guy, he's all tied up in Christmas lights, and he's terrified, he's in his boxers. I was mad it was Brandon Fair from Roswell, but anyway. So, you see this Santa Claus guy, and he's just like getting things ready, and he's putting on a mask and a hat, and it's just very creepy. It's just like very spooky. It reminded me of Jack Frost. You know how it started out was all like cute with the like, Daddy, tell me a story, Grandpa. Tell me a story. Oh, it's so. He's selling Minnie Mouse, and it gets all murderous.
I mean, this is what made me know that I was gonna enjoy the movie, but we see a white hand, so we automatically know there's probably no Black people in this movie. At the beginning.
There weren't.
So you already know what the score is gonna be.
Oh my God! Horror is really racist. I didn't even notice until you just said that, because I was like, surely they did. Nope, not one.
Okay. They had one POC.
Who? Oh, they had a POC.
Brenda.
Oh yeah, Asian. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah. So so they're held prisoner in this house, and like the killer's coming down. He comes down the stairs, and the guy's like, "Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't know you. I didn't know she was married. I didn't know she was married." Lying, but you got to stay alive.
Okay. In that little ass town, you know everything about
Come
everybody.
on now, this town's so damn small, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. What does it say? Midwestern town? Get the fuck out of here.
It was
Um,
Wisconsin or something. I saw
Crier,
towards the end.
Crier, Wisconsin. And so the killer's just staring, and he's like, "Wait a minute, you're not her husband. You're some sick fuck." And I'm like, "Okay, so sir, he still has an accent." And so,
Yeah,
let's not insult the killer.
why would you egg the killer
They
on? Like that
always
is
do
the
that in
weirdest thing.
movies.
What kind of a wears a Christmas sweater?
And so I was just like, yeah. And so, the guy basically goes over, he walks over creepily, he electrocutes him with Christmas lights, head blows up. It was
I feel like
very,
we were being electrocuted at the same time
yeah,
because he was shaking and then we were shaking, the camera
yeah,
was shaking, and I was like, "Is this a 4D ride at Universal Studios?"
it was
Shrek.
very, it was very cringy. But it was good. It just starts off very murdery. So then we are pushed over and we're getting introduced to our main characters. And so the main character is Aubrey, and she is she's a deputy of the town, and she gets called into work because damn it, I forgot his last name. Was it Johnson? J J Dakota?
The sheriff.
No, the deputy. He didn't show up for work. I'm just trying to say the deputy.
Johnson.
Anyway,
Johnson. Yes, it was
Johnson. Okay,
Johnson.
Deputy Johnson didn't show up for work, and so the deputy, who some people may recognize as the fucking murderer from Clockwork Orange. I'm so sick of him being in movies, being a goddamn asshole. And so he's like, "Hey, come into work." And
What
so
was his British ass doing in Wisconsin?
I don't know. He's always in every movie he's in since Clockwork Orange. He's just an asshole, a grumpy old asshole. And I'm like,
And why was he cosplaying as David Caruso in CSI Miami? Please.
anywho, we're gonna
We don't get
spin
fooled
on that.
again.
And so basically there's exposition given, and basically her husband died like a year before, and his name was John. We don't know how he died. We don't care. She goes downstairs. She lives with her parents because she's a deputy and she's on a deputy salary. And so, her dad looks like Santa Claus, and her mom's all nice, and they're like a loving family. They're very supportive. Like, okay, it's okay. We'll see you after work. She's like, okay, guys. The mom hands dad a red package. They don't know who it came from. That matters later. And so, she doesn't complain. She heads to work. Then we're introduced. One thing you have to understand about this movie, for the people who decide to watch.
Hold on. So after she leaves the house, she goes to church. And we meet the creepiest creep, the creep.
Oh my God, I forgot about the pedophile.
The pastor.
He was
he was so disgusting.
He was like, "Have you ever been swallowed up? Do you know what it feels like to be swallowed?"
He puts his hand on her shoulder and he holds it there, I want to say, for at least a minute 15.
And that's where the exposition comes when, like, "Are you okay?" Well, I don't even know what he says. He's just like, "You okay being alone at night, twisting your legs,
if you need anything."
Yeah, if you need anything. And it was like the worst pervy acting I've ever seen. It was not.
It was really bad.
It was not non-subtle at all. It was just.
And she just sat there. I would have been like, "Get your fucking hands off me." You seen that little meme of Jamie Foxx where he says,
"Get your fucking hands." And the priest was like, "I'm leaving him with something." Very, very cringe. Okay,
yeah, so then she goes to the mayor's house.
Oh God. And he's even worse. Well, she drives past the mayor's house.
But she does stop. She does stop. We meet the mayor's neighbor, Tiffany.
No, that's his daughter.
I said the mayor's neighbor. Yes,
right.
The mayor's daughter, Tiffany, who is like she don't follow rules. She's badass. She's out of here. And he's like, put some other clothes on her. She's like,
she's dressed like a Hollywood.
It doesn't fucking matter. I do what I want.
Blonde, big breasted, typical scary movie trope. She's the whore. And so, but she's the mayor's daughter, so she can't go around and she doesn't care what she wears. It's very cringy and weird again. One thing you have to understand about this movie, none of these characters are redeemable. Not one has a redeemable quality. So their deaths mean absolutely nothing to me.
Nothing.
Like none of them. I don't care about any of them.
Some people you meet in minute 1 and they're dead by minute 2. Like it's so fast. Like I had to go and look up people's names, and then when I looked it up, I was like, "Oh, I really don't care." Not even for this podcast, so I didn't write them down.
I didn't write them down either. There was one character
I wrote down Aubrey. I wrote down Audrey the entire movie.
I hate you.
And I'm just now realizing her name is Aubrey.
Aubrey. There's one character's name I wrote down, and he doesn't get killed, and he doesn't matter. But he wasn't even
This
listed in the cast.
here comes the best part of the film.
The best part of the film is when you meet this bratty ass teenager. And when I say she's a brat, I mean she's a fucking brat.
She's a little shit.
She's just like, fuck you, mom, you little bitch.
She slaps the pills out. Huh, why would you do that? These are mommy's heart pills. I don't give a fuck, mom. I want to go to the mall and get a Stanley Cup. Like, she was just not
like no redeemable quality. She was just going off on her mom, like, fuck you, bitch, and fuck your diva cup. Like, she's just angry.
And the mom just like, she just caves in. She's like, okay, I guess I will take her to the mall because this is the only way it's going to stop. Or the mom went to the kitchen and poured like ketamine into a glass of Sprite. We're not sure because we don't see the mom till 85 minutes later into the movie.
Right. And so they get a ding dong at the door. The girl goes to answer the door. Baby, I don't know. This movie just started off with the shit. You see Santa at the door. Santa doesn't hesitate. He don't say ho ho. He don't say where's your mom. He don't say Merry Christmas. Straight up tase this bitch.
She said, you got anything in there for me?
And he's
like, you're fucking right.
And then he like guts her with a hook. Or what is that thing called? A scythe. Like, girl is dead. She stood no chance.
And here we are again with swift justice on bullies. This is what I want to see.
Yes. And so
got her right on out of here. Like, you wouldn't think they would kill kids because she couldn't have been, you said teenager, but I feel like she was more like a preteen. She probably been like 11, 12.
11, 12. And honestly, a lot of people in the comment section were very upset. Like, they were like, that's so disturbing. I can't believe they killed a kid. Like, a lot of people were I'm like, did y'all not watch it? So I'm like,
oh, well, she was trying to kill her mom by knocking her fucking heart pills into the damn dirt.
So a lot of people were like in the comments were like very like, oh my God, I can't believe they killed. And I'm like, they literally did that in it, but nobody cared. But anyway, so then she's at the Aubrey, I hate you. Aubrey makes it to the sheriff's station, and we're introduced to the Super Troopers. And so you get
Giles and Brenda.
Oh, stop it. Brenda, she's the receptionist, and she's just like, short haircut Asian with a bob.
Is she a receptionist or dispatcher?
Like I said, a receptionist. She's not giving dispatch, but she's just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just here, like, give me coffee. Like, she's just moving around. She's just like, I don't know. I wouldn't call her airheaded. I would just say she's like working there, but she got better shit to do.
And she's quiet quitting.
Thank you. Giles, I want to say he's a perv too. He's like a college. He's like a guy who would enjoy the Deadpool jokes.
Yo.
Yeah.
Did you see that part 1 in the movie theaters?
I did see. I saw part 1 and part 2 in the movie.
When I tell you this was my face the whole time.
Yeah. Did I laugh in 1? I think I might have laughed in 1 once. In 2, though, that was my face. Like, there was nothing funny. There was nothing. I was just like, but everybody else was cracking up. They were just like, oh my God.
I know. Like, I had to think to myself, do I not like humor anymore? No, I just don't like this humor.
Yeah, it was just very like much so lowbrow college frat boy stuff. And that's what he gave me, because he was just like very inappropriate for a deputy. And I'm like, they don't have to do like sexual harassment. Like, it just didn't ring real to me, because I feel like there are just certain positions where you can't say shit any kind of way. And he mainly works with women. So that's another thing. It's like, there aren't any other male. It's like him, Johnson, and the sheriff are the only men there, and everybody else is a woman. So what the fuck are you doing? But anyway, he's creepy. He's a perv. I didn't really care for it. And then
they get a call that there is a Santa making kids cry.
Yeah, and so Aubrey's like, all right.
Oh, that's what he says. That's what he says. He's like, oh, did the kids cry because Santa got a boner? Well, if you have kids sitting on your lap all that time, I wouldn't be surprised if it happened.
Like, what the fuck? That is like, oh my God.
Who would even think that? Whose mind thinks that? I wouldn't even think that to write it. Like, write an asshole. It would never have anything to do with children. They would just be an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. Anywho.
Yeah, exactly.
Anywho. And so Aubrey goes to check that out. And I forget. I think the Santa's just a drunk. And he's just, I don't know, he's being all existential and shit about Christmas. Like, lame, boring, moving on. And so then the receptionist calls her on the, what the fuck is this thing?
Walkie-talkie.
She calls her on the Dixie cups. And
Sandy! Santa uses Dixie cups.
That's and so she calls her and she's like, yo, bitch. And she like, what ho? And she like, hey, there's an abandoned house that's getting some smelly ass fumes from it. So can you go check that out? And she's like, well, I guess I ain't got nothing else to do. Clearly, this town. One thing I want to say, this is the weirdest fucking horror movie I've ever seen because what town just has a bunch of Santas? Your town is like half a mile. Why do y'all need 40 people dressed up as Santa? Why couldn't y'all have one and everybody come to one place and meet Santa? Like, I don't understand that concept of the Santa March and all the Santas and this one's a Santa. Like, how many adults are able to do that? Yeah, I'm like, what? No town does that. What the fuck is this? But anyway.
In New York, SantaCon is really big.
They don't live there. Y'all live in Bay St. Louis. And so
not Bay St. Louis.
And so Audrey goes to the
they live in the Kill.
To the abandoned house, and she immediately smells like shit. And that's why I'm calling bullshit, because bodies don't decompose that fast. So she smells shit and she walks through the house. It's funny though, because she sees dismembered body parts everywhere. And we are led to believe they're to the woman who was chained up before. We didn't see her get dismembered, but damn, when I tell you he had time, because everything, he cut off every goddamn thing, like her head everywhere. And then what pissed me off was blood was still pouring out. And I was like, so is she still decomposing or not? Because shouldn't the blood have stopped pouring out by now?
It definitely would have coagulated by now.
Because I'm just like, why is it still pouring out? And then she makes her way to the basement. And that's when she sees that it's Johnson. And so she calls it in. She's like, Johnson's dead. And oh my God, it stinks. And I'm going to look. But she's like, I'm going to look around the house. And I'm like, you clearly can't handle this.
Wait for backup.
Yeah, she throwing up.
Yeah, she totally contaminated the fucking crime scene.
Yeah, just rookie. And her dad's a former cop, which pisses me off even more because you should be better. But she has, again, she's dealing with the death of her husband and she has insecurity issues because am I as good as my dad? Nobody gives a fuck. And so Sheriff shows up at the house and he's a fucking asshole. He's just like, bitch, what are you doing here? Like, it was just very abrasive.
I'm telling you, David Caruso.
It was just very weird. I was just like, okay, why are you mad? And so he's like, get the fuck out of here. I got it from you.
No, he was actually really calm. It's like your deputy was tortured, murdered, and somebody was dismembered in this small podunk country USA town. And you're just like, I'll handle it. Oh.
Yeah, he just takes over the whole investigation, but he's like, don't tell the mayor until we figure it out. And that's when I started. See, another thing about this, for this to be a scary movie and we not knowing who the killer is, I didn't know who it was. You're not gonna know who it is until the end. I had no clue because I was suspecting the sheriff the whole time because I was like, why is he not telling them? Why does he want to tell them? He didn't want to tell the mayor. He didn't want to get the FBI involved. It was just too much. I was just like, wait a minute. He's just keeping his way too private.
Yeah, so I did realize the foreshadowing moment. I definitely realized it. I'll let you know when it happens. But this movie, I don't know if you've seen the original Silent Night, Deadly Night, but it had a lot of homages to that movie. So you remember the part where, I don't remember his name, I'm going to call him Timmy, was talking to his catatonic grandpa?
Yeah, and he went all fucking demon.
And he woke up and that was something like that happened in the original. They went to go visit the grandpa and he wasn't moving. He grabs the kid's arm. He's like, beware of Santa Claus, blah, 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 blah. So it's like, okay, well, we already knew that Santa was going to come kill people. So it's like, what are you doing? We're fine. We get it. And he was like, well, my grandpa just talked. He told the nurse, and the nurse was like, him? And that's it? You better be joking, bitch. And he was just like, whatever, let me go talk to Tiffany. It's like, I wouldn't have left till he started. I would have pinched him till he said something again because I know he's okay.
Like, yeah, so okay, homage, that makes sense. But
and
it didn't make sense.
I think there's one more.
It didn't make sense considering the story because we never see that man again, and then Timmy ain't got no real. I think his name really is Timmy. That's why I hate you. But he don't have any real storyline either.
Well, he comes back in the end with Tiffany.
I know, but that ain't a storyline.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's a horror movie. Everybody's dead meat.
I hate you so much. All right, so now here we get to the shit that all the teenage boys came to this movie for. We get to the soft porn, and so they're in this slow tail motel, and Tiffany's there, but she's headed out, and she's just like, fuck you guys, I'm going home. And so they're just doing a softcore porn shoot. This guy is just literally taking pictures of a topless girl, and I'm like, how many pictures do you need? Like, why is Tiffany the only one leaving? And then he has a woman there with her.
Her check. She got her check.
Oh, okay. And so Tiffany was leaving, and then she sees the Santa coming up. The Santa just bum rush past her. He don't even let her, like, he got his bag in his hand. He's just very fucking rude. And she's just like, you rude bitch. He turns around like, what the fuck you say? She's like, let me get in my motherfucking car. So Santa goes up to the
Right,
hotel.
wait, time out. She was like 150 feet from him, and she was like, how rude. And he looked back like, what'd you just say to me? It's like,
Right.
how did he hear her?
Because
I heard her voice. That's what he said. We just didn't see that part. It was in a deleted scene.
so they so they're gonna knock on the door, and the woman, because it's only Frank, it's Frank. I remember his name. It's Frank, because why? Because of course his name is Frank. Frank and his I don't know, executive assistant and the porn girl are there, and so they get a knock on the door. The porn girl answers the phone. Slash, like, she don't even get a hello. She don't even get to say nothing. He straight up guts this bitch, and so she's dead as a fucking doornail, and so nobody notices it. So she's just topless. Her boobs are all out, and then the guy come in with the dead body, and he got the axe and shit. And she like, Frank, the only smart motherfucker in the movie. She runs. Like, she get off the bed and just straight run in the bathroom. Frank just sits there and he's just like, oh, I guess you gotta pee. He don't turn around. He don't ask questions. That's why his ass gets stabbed. I was just like,
in the nuts.
Like, literally in the nuts. So he just gets gutted. And so she in the bathroom, she trying to get out the window. See, this is my type of girl. She trying to get out the window. She trying to escape. And then, bam, Santa's still busting the motherfucking door. Because, of course, he has an axe. I mean, she trying, but he's not helping her. So he come and he knock her in the bathtub. He tries to strangle her with the plastic
shower curtain.
He almost gets her, but Frank survives his nut stabbing, and he shoots at Santa. He don't hit Santa, but he shoots through the bathroom wall.
And then he just hesitates.
Yeah, he just stands there. So Santa's like, "Oh, you shooting at me, bitch? You shooting at me, bitch?"
And this is when Homegirl should have ran out the fucking front door.
Right. So he goes to kill Frank. Homegirl opens the window. She manages to get the window open, but then she hangs out the window, and she's just like, Frank, you still there? Girl, Frank didn't have nothing left in him. That one shot was all he had. He didn't even shoot again. Like, as Santa was approaching him, he wasn't shooting. So why Frank even had the gun, I don't these motherfuckers are so goddamn dumb. And so she hesitates, and then she sees him, and then she says a prayer to Jesus, and then she falls in the trash.
Why did that look so fake?
I don't know.
The fall.
Like, that pissed me off. She wanted to make a snow angel too. You see these motherfuckers in these snow angels with Christmas.
She lands on the trash. And then she gets up.
She gets up quick and she just starts running. She is trying to survive. She's running to everybody's house. Nobody answered the goddamn door because you're in the fucking ghetto, bitch. And so
just run. So apparently it's a seedy drug infested motel.
Yeah, and so she running through the motels, ain't nobody answering. So then she just runs to the highway, topless, mind you. So again, the teenage boys love this part. And Santa finally, he runs out, he chasing her. But I mean, she does have a good lead on him, which pisses me off even more. So she runs into this Christmas tree patch. She don't keep fucking running though. She doesn't keep running. She just stops at the Christmas patch, and she tries to hide behind fucking Christmas trees and shit.
Yep.
Tries to get into a little shed. The shed is locked. All of a sudden, she sees the wood chipper turn on. Why this bitch don't keep running, I don't understand. She decides to run towards the wood chipper because that means that she just I think that at this point she was like, you know what? I got student loans. I'm a porn star. Why not kill myself? Because why? I don't understand this part. Because like there was still road. Somebody would have seen this topless bitch and been like, what the fuck is going on? If anything, I'm going to call the police. If anything, I'm going to call the police because why are you running topless? My children are here. So she just, I don't know her plan because she sees the wood chipper. She tries to run towards the wood chipper. Here comes Santa, cut her fucking leg off completely with the axe. Now she's on the ground crying. Don't cry, bitch. So Santa,
puts her in leg first.
He throws her leg in first into the wood chipper and it sprays out. And she's just like trying to fight. I mean, once your leg is gone, baby, you're not going to survive. You know how the movie ends. And so he puts her in leg first and she's just...
They used the same sound effect for the guy that was being electrocuted.
So she gets shredded. It was very gruesome. But this is why I liked it. Real horror, real torture for these motherfucking killers. It was overkill because goddamn, what did she do? But yeah. So she's dead as a doornail. And so is Frank. And so now now the sheriff gets a call. Sheriff is brought over to the little girl's house. This is when we finally get the reveal that the little girl died. And so the mom's outside. She's like, she was being a bitch, but I didn't want her to die. And I'm like, you sound like a suspect. So she just let her daughter body just sitting in there. She's sitting outside on the porch. The sheriff like, well, all right. Like it just gives, I don't give a fuck. Like the whole movie, he was just like, all right, I don't care.
Oh,
Like,
and then another thing, he definitely made sure like don't call the FBI, don't call any other enforcement. This is my case. And it's like, bitch, you
right.
could have ended all of this by calling
The
higher
proper authorities.
authorities.
Like it was just very weird. So I was like, the whole movie, I was like, he has to be the killer because why is he just so gung ho on keeping this a secret? And he's like, I'm gonna tell the mayor when Christmas is over. And I'm just like, it's just scary because it's like y'all aren't really doing anything. Y'all are literally getting turned on to these murders as they happen. And so they're discovering all the, the shit that's happening.
All the bodies.
Like, even the porn thing, it's just happening, throughout the day.
They realize that there's a video of the porn killing. So they're watching back the video, and the sheriff's like, "Oh yeah, baby. Oh no, slow down, baby."
Yeah,
Watching
that
the
was
lady
creepy
get
too.
undressed,
It's
like,
like y'all are fucking pervy. He's like,
and the women are
don't.
like,
She's like,
"Yeah."
shouldn't we fast forward this? He's like, no, I'll take care of it. And then that's when we skip to the pervy fucking priest, and
Well, they get the jump scare. They get a jump scare, and they realize that it's a Santa Claus doing it.
oh yeah,
So
when
now
he jumps in the
they're on the alert. That was the scariest part to me. I hate jump scares.
mm-hmm.
But so they know that they're looking for somebody dressed in a Santa Claus uniform, but it fucking sucks because it's Santa Town.
Right. And so they don't know who it is. So the pervy priest, he's like sexually harassing some Christmas carolers. They're out there with their boobs all out, and he's just like, what did he do? It's like he
Can
rubbed
I
them
take
or
a picture
something.
for the school paper? Not the school paper,
Right.
for the town paper. No, he just takes a picture and he's like zooming in on their boobs and stuff. Like,
Just so the killer is clearly stalking him. He's behind the bushes. Everybody pissing me off. And so
the
he
pastor
up in
goes,
church, only one person up in the goddamn church. He
"Hey, that
giving him
lady says she needed the word."
she did need the word on Christmas Eve. And so he's at midnight mass, and she up in there, he's just up in there talking bullshit. I wouldn't even listen to what the fuck he was saying because I'm like, you're a pervert. And the
Well,
woman is
it
eating it
started.
up.
He kept talking about sin. He said he blames basically porn and American Idol for all their sins, and he's just
Right.
going off, blah 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 blah. And Santa was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" and chops his fingers off. He said, "I have had it
He
with
was also
you."
stealing from the people, also. He was also
Yes,
stealing from the
yes, of course.
and
So
so
he definitely was sinning.
he murders him in front of the old lady. She's terrified. She's like, I won't tell. I won't tell. Santa gives her the cash and just leaves.
And
So he's
she's
not
like,
right. He's not too gruesome. He didn't kill the old lady. But now, child. And so he gives us some tithes and offering. And so so Aubrey, she goes to the bar because she's looking for Santa. And so that's when the bartender's like, hey, there's this guy over here. He's a Santa. His name is Carson. He's a fucking weirdo. And so he looks like an
well,
asshole,
he
honestly.
got his job ended when the mill closed. Because I guess he was like the foreman of the mill, and his
There's
job
always a
ended.
mill in a small
So
town.
now he basically sells drugs in the town. And he's just chilling at the bar eating his burger, mind his own fucking business. She come up
Right.
and
And
all
so
up in his damn face.
right. And she like, bitch, you been killing these people? And he's like, motherfucker, no, I ain't killed these motherfucking people. And so I sell drugs though. You want some, bitch? And so
Hello.
this is when we get exposition to this creepy ass story. And he's like, but you know who did kill somebody? This motherfucking Santa. So basically, his wife left him because she thought he was boring. He said, bitch, I ain't boring. So he built his own flamethrower. And he went to the church and he burned her ass alive and her motherfucking man that she left him with. So it left him for. And so you get this weird, creepy flashback. And then that's all. And then so she's like, that's an urban legend. You're a fucking liar. And so then he's like, fuck you, bitch. And then she calls his phone and it rings. And then he runs and he like hits it with, he just runs. And so this chase ensues. And I'm just like, you can't catch a crackhead. And so
Absolutely
he
not.
like beats her over the head. He's about to fucking stab her. Then the sheriff come. Don't shoot him. Don't do nothing. They let white men get away with anything in America.
He just put
And
his
I'm
lights
just,
up.
like, right. Hey, like, hey, come on, leave her alone. Greg, you're hurting her, man. Like, just,
Right. Take it to your grave. Exactly.
And so, the sheriff scolds her and he's like, bitch, you should have knew better. And she's just like, I froze. I didn't know what to do. She sucks. She don't know how to shoot people.
Mhm.
And so yeah, and that's
She
how
calls
that
her dad.
happens. Oh
She
God.
calls her dad
She
and
calls
she tells
Santa.
her
He looks like Santa.
who's her dad, and she's telling him that she can't do this. It's a really hard job for her. Here's the
Mhm.
foreshadowing part. And the dad is like, oh, she tells her dad she can't do this. Santa on the loose, blah, blah, blah. And the dad says, this isn't the first time a Bradamore, which is their last name, had to take out a Santa.
Mhm.
There's your foreshadowing.
Yes, and so, but he insures her, and he's like, "You can do this," and blah blah blah, and I'll see you later, and all this kind of stuff, and it's all great. Now, here come the and so she's thinking about this whole time she's the one really trying to piece together who the fuck is doing this,
Right. The
because she
sheriff is
doesn't,
chilling.
even after the assault that this guy committed against her, she does not believe that it's him. And so she goes to the sheriff and she's like, look, this has to be somebody these people all knew. He had to have known that they were
Hmm.
having an affair. He had to have known that they were shooting porn here. She's like, this is somebody that they trusted, somebody that they knew. And
Hmm.
he's like, don't put the butter on the pancakes. He was making these weird fucking analogies. I was like, he's don't put the pie in the soup, don't put the coffee on. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who wrote this shit?
Orange juice doesn't taste good after you brush your teeth.
Like,
Like,
it was very weird. I was just like, what is he talking about? I was like, oh, I'm so mad I watched it on Christmas because I was getting angry because I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, seriously, nobody in the comments knew. I searched online. It was just like he was just saying shit. Like,
yeah, he
I
was
don't
just,
know.
he likes to listen to himself talk, pretty much.
He was like, things are getting too spicy for the pepper. So she's digging in. She's trying to figure it out. And so, but yeah, she thinks that the Santa is basically trying to punish bad people.
Hmm.
That's her thing. And so they go over, and he like, I don't know why she comes, because it's Keith clearly doesn't want her to come, but they go to investigate another Santa's house. And it's like a trailer, and it's like, I think they said he was like, he stays at certain places, but he has a trailer. It was weird. But they go to the trailer and they're looking through his shit, and they're like, we're trying to figure out who did it. And she's trying to talk some sense to the sheriff. He don't believe it. I forgot. Oh, Epstein. That's the other Santa that they think is the bad guy.
That was
And
the
so
one that they were called on for being mean to the kids.
yeah. And so yeah, maybe that's why they were investigating him, because they know it's a Santa and they know he's an asshole. So this is when we get the best character in the movie, and his name's Joe. And she's sitting in her car, and she's just like trying to figure out who it is. And Joe knocks on the window, and he's like, "Hey, I heard there was a dead body." And she's like, I don't know nothing about a dead body." He's like, "Okay." And I thought Joe was the killer, because I was like, how the fuck did he know that? Did they
Hmm.
didn't tell anybody? Like, who would have told him that? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was like, Joe's the killer. We never see Joe again in the movie, but he's not even listed in the cast. But he looks like a
Nope.
nice man. He's just a little nicer redhead. And so then we get to the motherfucking mayor's house. And so
Oh my
the
God. The
mayor is
mayor's
at
being
home, and he's talking to the
naughty.
sheriff, and he's like, "Sheriff, are you handling shit?" And the sheriff's like, "Yeah, everything's fine." In the middle of him talking to the fucking sheriff, he gets strangled with Christmas lights. I don't know the obsession with strangling people in Christmas lights in Christmas movies, but
I,
damn it.
they're only like a
Um,
dollar for a
right.
cord.
And so sheriff gets killed. Tiffany and Timmy, they're having oral sex. She ain't doing it
It's
good
the
enough for
worst
him.
fellatio I've ever seen
Right.
in my life.
She's like, gulp. Got a lollipop, gulp. How many licks does it take to get to the center of it? She's like making all these Christmas puns and shit. She's like, I blow like Rudolph, honk honk. All this
Okay,
kind of
yes.
weird ass, like all this weird ass reindeer games
You have.
shit.
I thought she was about to like, because the first time she went down there, she came up. I thought she was about to make a funny like, you got a small dick, and
Right.
it was nothing. And he's
She's
like,
like,
don't stop,
yeah, she's like, candy cane. And yeah.
Candy
And
Karen.
so that happens. And so they're doing, she goes to strip. And she goes to strip and get
Why
all
would she go
naked.
to another room to strip?
She goes to another room. She goes
Okay.
in the fucking bathroom, strips off, then comes out. He ain't there. She's looking for him. She's like, "Hey, where are you? Where are you?" And then she gets all scared because it gets creepy. And then she sees something coming from the bathroom. And she's like, "Where are you?" And then he pops up out the closet, and she's like, "Ah, you scared me, you fucking loser. I don't want to fuck you now." And she's like, he's like, "Calm down, babe. I'm just trying to scare you." Why men do that when they're about to have sex with the girl, I don't understand. And so,
There is like a theory. I'll have to look it up, but
is it the same scary movie like Theater Theory? Like, oh, she's gonna be scared, she's gonna hold on to him.
basically,
So yeah, is that like a thing? Like the whole oh, she's scared, so she'll like be close, like, you know what I mean? Like they
Mm-hmm.
tell guys to take girls to horror movies because of that. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
why would he scare her? Like, so anyway, he scares her, and she's like, "You fuck off!" And then she's like, "So you weren't in the bathroom? How?" She was like, "How do you get from the bathroom to over here?" And he's like, "I wasn't in the bathroom. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Down comes Santa Claus Lane.
Hey.
Gashes and bashes. He slashes and dashes. He fucks this bitch up crazy."
Hey,
So he
hey,
grabbed
hey.
her. I don't know where the fucking boyfriend went. I don't know where he went. Oh no,
So
I
the
think
killer locked
he
him out the
closed the
door.
door. Yeah, he comes up the bathroom and closes the door. So he can't, the boyfriend's like locked out. He grabs this bitch. She's like, ah, ah, ah. She don't try to really fight. Like, well, she tries to run out. Well, I'll give her that. She tries to
No,
run out.
she slow motion
She's
jumps off the bed. She slow motion heads to the door. You can hear Chariots of Fire playing in the background. Boom, 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 boom.
and he throws the axe and he cuts her Achilles tendon.
Ah!
And
That was the scariest part of the movie.
and so she instantly falls to the ground, and you can't walk when that happens. But I mean, can't you still limp on your other leg though?
Bitch, crawl!
I mean, she gave up at that point, and so he picks her up. She's like, ah! Trying to fight him with her
Get
fucking
off of me! Get
yeah.
off of me!
And so he decides he's not gonna stab her. He's not gonna gash her. He's not gonna do none of that. He forces her into a wall mounting of deer. What the fuck do you call that? I don't
Deer
know.
antlers?
Deer antlers. I thought that was
Taxidermy?
gonna be stupid. Yeah. And so why is it hanging that low? I just thought it was hanging very low. And so he pushes her into the antlers. You can see the antlers going through the latex fake body.
Oh my god, it was so fake. It was so
it looked like
fake.
Tatum Riley. And so she's just like, oh, wow. Like it reminded me of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Wow, wow, wow. So he like just pushes her all on the antlers, and so she just gets impaled by the deer antlers. Very creative. Why does he have super strength all of a sudden? Why were the antlers hanging so low in this room? Because they're usually, up top. Like, it's like a thing you look up at, not a thing you just walk at. And so she's dead as a doornail. The Timmy manages to get through the door. By that time, it's too late. I forgot how he kills Timmy. Did he cut his head off? How did he kill Timmy? I just wrote that he died.
Oh, he gets an axe to the back.
Oh,
and
okay,
then he chops his head off, pretty much.
Okay, yeah, he chops his head off. Okay, so he axes him in the back. He falls down. He chops his head off. Nobody fucking cares. Then he walks out, and Tiffany has a little sister, and the little sister standing by the tree. The killer hands her a bloody ass candy cane and walks out the fucking door. And then she's like, "Santa, you don't want any cookies?" He say, "Nah, bitch.
I'm watching my cholesterol."
Watching my cholesterol. And so, the mayor and his family are done with. Blame the fucking sheriff who didn't even he wouldn't have even known that there was a killer out, like that's why the sheriff is pissing me off. Okay, so then we flash back to the Christmas parade, whatever, where every fucking Santa in town is there, including Aubrey's dad, because he's at the top of the Santa float. And so they're looking for the Santa, and they're just like, I smell children, Winnie. And so all of a sudden they see the guy the Epstein guy who they were looking for, and he just bolts. Like they look at him and he just starts running. So Aubrey runs after him. She ain't got no help because don't nobody work at the fucking police station. And so she just starts
everybody's dead.
Yeah, she runs after him, running through the crowd. And so she loses him. And so she has this Jean Grey moment where she's like, she closes her eyes and she believes in the heart of the cards. And then she looks at her dad on the float and he's like, hey, he's over there. And I'm just like, really, bitch? Like, I hate this town. I hate this movie. I hate everybody. Like,
what you started off with, you liked it. Now you hate it.
These are dumb parts. It has good fun. It has good foundation, but that was stupid. Like, how did you lose him and then your dad didn't lose him the whole? It was just stupid. So anyway, the dad points and the guy's still running, so she runs after him. Somehow the sheriff just ends up. I don't know. The sheriff is off doing some weird shit because he's in an alley for some reason, and so he sees the guys running. He's like, he hides behind him. And so he trips him, he falls, and then Arby comes up from the back, and they're like, see, we got him. We finally fucking got him, you fucking murderer, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Oh, the old lady gets it, see?
Yeah, sure.
So
Put him in the paddy wagon.
people hate us. And so uh they take him, they arrest Epstein, they throw him in there, they're interrogating him. Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? Aubrey is not under the impression that he did it though. She's still like, why would he just randomly go on it? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, she is just not convinced at all. She's like clearly the muse of this whole movie. And so she tracks down Carson. So she goes
Yeah,
to the
I think she just still thinks it's him.
yeah, so she goes to the motel and she's like, questioning Carson. And so she just goes up to him, she pulls out her gun. He got the door open while he doing coke and shit. Um, and she's like, put your hands up, bitch. And he's like, you little motherfucker, you'll never kill me.
You'll have to come and take me.
Right, you weak bitch, you'll never kill me. And so he pulls out a gun too, and he's like, you little bitch, I'm gonna kill you. And so
Carson was on the edge the entire time. Like, I would too be on the edge if somebody interrupted me while I was trying to eat my burger in peace.
Right. So he's just antagonizing her. And this brought me to another trope. This happened in Divergent, where they like the whole movie, they're like, you're not gonna shoot me. And she's like, why do you keep saying that? So he's like, bitch, you're not gonna shoot me. And she pops him dead. And she don't pop him in the shoulders, chest, pants, shoes.
Wipe me
She
down.
pops him definitely like directly into his fucking forehead. And I was like, damn,
headshot.
Like, she didn't even wait. Like, she pumps him directly into the forehead, like Sidney Prescott. And so he's dead as a doornail, and so he dies. And then she has her weird Jean Grey moments, and she's just like, she was solving a
turns
fucking
into
crossword
fucking That's
puzzle.
So Raven.
I hate you. If you gaze into the future,
life
think free.
Life is a breeze.
And so
seeing trouble from the future, yeah.
And so
it's not that easy.
She was trying to solve a crossword puzzle early in that day, but she couldn't figure out like a 9-letter word for a Christmas 6-digit fucking shit. And so she sees a snowflake hanging from his ceiling, and she's like, "Oh, it's a snowflake." And I was like, "I wouldn't have guessed that either. What the fuck?" And so and so when she realizes it's a snowflake, she just starts having this, I don't know, euphoria moment. She's just like, "It's a snowflake."
No. She sees a red gift on Carson's counter, and that's when she has her Jean Grey moment, because she's like,
but
I saw that red
after
box
she
before.
killed him, it's like she went into this trance, like, because I was like, why is the first thing you think of after you shoot somebody, oh, a snowflake? Like, I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, so she realizes that every crime scene she's been to has had that red package, and she's like, he's marking the victims. And so she tries to tell the sheriff. The sheriff is like, bitch, shut the fuck up. He don't listen to anything she says.
We've already got him.
Right.
Get
and
out
then
of
he
here.
has a red package. There's a red package at the fucking police station. And then he opens it up and it's a fucking lump of coal. And he's like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, so she's on the way to her dad's house because she realizes that red package that the parents received. So she goes to the house, and baby, daddy is dead. And how do you like? I'm guessing the parade did end and they went home by now, but damn, that was quick. Because baby, the dad is gutted. His intestines are all over the fucking floor. Her mom ain't nowhere to be found. And that's when she hears her mom screaming from the closet. And I'm like, why you ain't go to the closet when you heard me enter the door and call the name? So yeah, daddy gutted. He dead as a doornail. The mom was like, oh my God, oh, blood and gore. And so she's like, it's okay, mom. Stay here, even though there's a killer here. I'm gonna go find him. And I'm like, you're not gonna take your mom?
Right. That's what I thought. She would take her mother with her to the sheriff's station so she could at least have some help while she goes investigate.
She leaves her in the fucking closet.
So here is the other homage to the original. Okay. The sheriff tells Giles is like, I'm leaving, or Giles, whatever the fuck his name was, I'm leaving, I'm out of here. The sheriff's like, all right, take the garbage out. And he says, what is it, garbage day? So I think it was the second one. So on the sequel, the killer is like crazy. I'm pretty sure you've seen like a meme of it. He's like, garbage day. No. Okay. Anyway, just go look up. No, that's literally how he says it. You know, I do good with my voice impressions. I feel like I should be like a voice actor moving forward in my life. I need to send in an audition.
But you're lazy.
Because I was looking back and I was listening to my Jack Frost.
Fuck you.
I sounded amazing.
Don't you dare.
I sounded amazing.
Put that on your reel when you send it to Hollywood. You could definitely be a character in a Pixar movie. Come on now, get your check.
I have this one voice that I do. I don't know if I should share it with you. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, let me see. Do you remember on Mad TV where this author had wrote a sex book? and they wanted her to do the audio recording of it.
Is that Angelina? What's her name? Is her name Angelina or it's something
I
with the
can't
A?
remember,
It's
but
like
like
Angelina.
they were like, "Are you ready?" And she's like, "Chapter 1." He put his hands down her bosom, and they're like, "Wait, wait, 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 wait. Can you make it sound a little more like not like that?" I've been looking all over. If anybody can find that little skit,
Mad
please
TV's on
send
Max,
it to
right?
me. God, I have to go through every episode? Lord,
Yeah,
Jesus
you do
help
have to go
me.
through every episode, and they don't even have like
Chapter
you gotta
1.
like Google
Oh
it, see
my
what episode it
god.
happens on, and
Um,
then shift through there. Like, yeah,
but
it's
my voice,
yeah.
the voice that I would have done for it. Hi, chapter 1.
Okay, that's enough. And so, anywho,
Okay, so Giles gets axed in the eye. He hears somebody bumping some Limp Biscuit in a car, and he goes and knocks on the window to tell them to turn it down. And they roll down the window, but nobody's in the seat. And I'm like, okay,
you can
it,
literally
like
see who's in the back seat. I hate shit like that. Stop playing with me.
right, the windows were just fogged up. You could see that there's somebody in there. It was just so weird. And how did the killer know that he would knock on the door
Mm-hmm.
slightly at the back and not right in front of it, where you can see everything? Anyway,
How did the killer know he was gonna take out the
anywho.
trash? Anywho,
How did the killer know he was even gonna knock on the door? Because I the fuck wouldn't have. I would be like, oh, he enjoying himself. I'm going back in the sheriff's station. I'm out of
right.
here.
And the kind of person I am, if it's dark, creepy, and scary, and I'm going to take out the trash, I'm throwing that trash. I'm a runner. I do it. I do my task, and I run inside. You won't catch me that fast. I'm the gingerbread man. And so, and so yeah, Giles is dead. We don't care. He's a fucking pervert and a loser. And so here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus down on Santa Claus Lane. And so this pisses me off. Santa Claus walks in with the flamethrower. The sheriff is like, he got the gun and he's like, "You've brought a flamethrower to a gunfight, you fucker." Why
But
this
I'm not gonna
motherfucker?
shoot you.
I'm not gonna shoot you. He burns the sheriff. He don't shoot one damn bullet. I'm like, you could bullets travel faster than fire, babe. We're not gonna
Bullets
acknowledge
trapped
that.
by fire, flame guns, by water. How can we use this?
So he
I
dies
don't
like Freddy
know.
Krueger.
Oh my god, I don't know why. And another thing, he has flame thrown and lit a couple people on fire. Like, why are they just take off their Santa costumes?
Anywho, and so the receptionist
Marla runs.
Brenda, Brenda, take care of him. And so Brenda runs and she runs into this
Brandon,
like
take it, Brandon.
she runs into this like weird, she's like this abandoned room,
I
but
like the
then she
records
like
room or
yeah,
something.
she closes the door and then she just holds her breath. Which is, I mean, I'm glad you're holding your breath, but it's like, why'd you hide there?
Why didn't you leave? I know there's more than one exit at the sheriff's station. Every
And
business needs
so
to have at least another
he
two exits.
magically knows where the fuck she is, but he's about to open the door, but instead he hears Epstein in the jail
Holding
cell
cell.
cussing people, yeah, holding cell, holding people, cussing people out. And he's like he's like he's like, "Get me the fuck out of here, bitch." And so he knocks off the handle to the door. So I'm like, did you know she was in there? Because why would you do that?
I don't
And
know. It
so
was really weird.
he goes to Epstein. He lets Epstein out, and that was his worst mistake. Epstein starts fucking this man up, but it's like the Santa has
No,
been
Epstein
aggressive.
should have just left. It was walking away. He did him a favor, and Epstein's like, "Who the fuck are you? You fucking you motherfucking piece of
Yeah.
junk shit." Blah, 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 blah. Like,
Well,
just
that's what was
leave.
creepy to me because I'm like, so Epstein starts fucking him up, but it's weird because it's like you've been fucking everybody up this whole movie. You have super strength. You've shown that you can overpower many people at once, but Epstein is giving you a hard time. Like Epstein is really like handling him like he don't
Mm-hmm.
like even the axe. Like he's able to like bypass his murder tactics, and
Mm-hmm.
so. But again, it don't work. I forget how he kills Epstein because it was so fucking long in this fight scene. But damn, how did he
Dead.
kill him? Dead. Anyway, Epstein dies. It doesn't matter. And so Aubrey arrives. I guess he was burning up the whole damn precinct because now it's on fire. And also
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden water starts going off. And I'm like,
Sprinklers.
yeah, sprinklers. And I'm like, you're just now going off? But because you only lit the fucking sheriff on fire. But
Right.
okay.
It should have been gone. You're exactly right. It should have been
It was
gone off.
yeah, it just starts happening randomly. So she walk up in there like a dumbass hoe, and she like, Anybody there? And then so
She
she just
walks up in, and then you hear, "Smack my big chop." And they have the longest fucking fight ever.
and she's trying to go get Brenda. She hears Brenda. She's trying to go fight, and now she's fighting with the. She pisses me. She makes so many dumbass mistakes. Like,
Mm-hmm.
how are you letting this man run up on you, girl? Like, it's
Right.
just.
Right. It's like she wants to die. Like she does finally get the upper hand only because he's like 20 feet away and he knocks her the fuck down, but he knocks her right next to the flamethrower. So
Mm-hmm.
she picks it up and she shoots it at him, lights him on fire. He falls down. She runs and goes gets Brenda because Brenda was still hiding in the fucking closet. Brenda said, "I'm not leaving till
I
somebody
don't know
comes and
how.
saves
Yeah,
me."
I don't even know how she got Brenda out when the doorknob was off, but okay.
She kicked it.
Oh,
That
because
was it.
Brenda
You
could.
know what? I feel like I should try to kick a door in, but I might
Brenda
break my
couldn't kick
motherfucking
it.
ankle.
Brenda couldn't kick it. You have to. I heard you had to kick it by like the actual, handle and
Where the
shit.
lock is? Okay.
Yeah. And so they escape the burning building. And so they look and they think everything is saved. And that's when the audience is revealed that the Santa, though he was burnt up, all you see is the Santa like beard and mask, but his
Mm-hmm.
body's not there. And so you're pissed off. And so the next day you see a
See,
truck pulling up.
he took his outfit off, like I said, everybody else should have.
Right. So the truck pulls up and you see a badly burnt man in a air
No,
conditioning
you see
repairing.
somebody with the first two steps of making Rice Krispie treats, which is butter and marshmallows slathered on the side of his fucking face. I refuse. That was the worst special effects makeup I've seen in my life. Party fucking city.
So he's the air conditioning and repairman, which doesn't make sense because I'm
Repairman,
like,
man, man,
because they
man,
made it
man,
seem like it
man.
was someone that they all knew. Why the fuck would the air conditioning man know that you're cheating on your husband and know that you shoot porn? Like, I was like, that doesn't make sense. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, we're given the flashback. And so we know that the Santa, the creepy Santa from the story who killed his wife because she left him, that was his dad. And he was the little boy sitting in his dad's truck as Aubrey's dad, who was a young police officer, he knew the guy, and so he was trying to talk him down, but he tried to flame him. So he shot the flamethrower, which caused the flamethrower to explode and burn his dad alive. And that's how his dad
Mm-hmm.
died. So as a kid, he saw that from the truck. And so that is why he's getting revenge on everyone because he's psychotic. He's trying to punish
Mm-hmm.
everybody in the town for doing bad things. So he's crazy like his fucking dad. But I'm like, so that's why he killed Aubrey's dad. It doesn't explain everybody else in town because you don't know them. So I'm like, so you just that
But
didn't make
yeah,
sense
like
to me.
bad and bad doesn't negate one or the other. It's like trying to like, oh, what's the lesser of the two evils? I'm gonna always say him pulling a fucking flamethrower on people. Like, yeah, they cheated. That was bad,
Yeah,
but you killed them. That
like
was
you murdered
worse.
them. Yeah, your dad
Exactly.
deserved to die, sir. And so the fact that like he literally
Yeah, he
only
deserves
killed
to die, and
Aubrey's
I hope he burns in hell.
and he did. And so he only killed Aubrey's dad because her dad killed his dad, but your dad was in the wrong. So that's the only one I was like, you killing naughty people, quote unquote, but your dad was in the wrong. You're in the like it was a weird.
Correct.
That's why the ending was too fucking soft for me. It should have been Joe or somebody in the town that everyone knew that we saw people talking to. Like
Yeah.
it should have been the
Should have been the
sheriff or
sheriff. Should have
yeah,
been the
because
sheriff.
it should have been the sheriff. Period. All
Hands
right,
down.
that's the end of the movie, and it ends with some fucking creepy ass, scary ass rock music. I thought it was a good movie just because it was very gory. It was very like gory horror. We didn't know who the killer was
Mm-hmm.
like up front. Like it wasn't like obvious like Scream or something like that. So I thought it was just good slasher. I'll give it. It was a good slasher.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible ending.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it. I'll give it a 6.5 because there were no black people in it. Not fucking one. Not a black person in the movie. And it's 2012. What the fuck are y'all doing?
It wasn't even an extra.
No, like literally, when we say there are no black people, understand we're not exaggerating. There are no black people in
Well,
this movie.
I guess it was Podunk, Wisconsin, so maybe.
I don't give a fuck. There was no black people in the movie. So yeah,
No,
6.5.
none whatsoever.
6.5.
It's just gonna get a flat 5 for me. It was
Okay, a flat
just
five.
okay.
A
Flat
flat
5.
floppy titty.
5 out of 7.
But it's Silent Night. You can go watch it on YouTube right now. I hope they don't delete it, but it's been there for 3 years, so you should be able to just type in Silent Night 2012. I don't think they really care that people are watching it for free at this point, but it's the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to just a good slasher with a terrible ending, go watch Silent Night.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing next?
Do it. Oh, it's definitely up to you. We do have a request, but we're not gonna do that one just yet. It's gonna be a little bit
Why?
later in the month.
Eric, get away from her. Why are we not doing? Why are we not
Well,
doing that one?
because we're gonna do it a little bit later in the month once we yeah, just hold fast, okay?
We have a really good
Hold
suggestion that y'all are gonna
fast.
love, and that it's gonna take
Yeah.
us like 3 hours to do.
Exactly. So I'm
Because
just
I'm a
not I
fanboy.
can't do that next week. And that's what I'm saying. Like it's got
Okay.
preparation needs to be made for this. So I got to get it together.
Well,
So,
damn it.
just bear with
Then
me.
I don't know what we're doing next. Ear.
You don't have any suggestions?
No, I'm scared.
I have a suggestion.
What? House of Wax.
The Granny.
We'll be doing the granny next time. Be sure to check us out on Boo Shakalaka and give all the handles.
Okay. You can send us your requests and emails to booshakalakapodcast@gmail.com. And you can follow us on Twitter X at Boo Shakalaka Pod.
Please listen
Um,
to us on Spotify,
Spotify,
YouTube,
Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Those are the three
Boo
that we're
Shakalaka.
on. Yep.
Yes,
Well,
Boo
and
Shakalaka.
you can just search Boo Shakalaka and it will come up. I have made sure of that as of the other day.
Yes, and YouTube, you'll be able to see us in person if you want to watch our faces. If you just want to listen to our voices and don't want to look at our black faces, then you can just listen to the podcast on Spotify and Apple. We need to probably do a Facebook page too. I just thought about that.
In my mind,
But yeah, so yeah,
I want you to be
we're still
free.
here. We're doing reviews. We love your feedback. We need your
Silent
ratings. So if you have
night,
Spotify and you have an account, I want you to rate our
holy
episodes and leave comments,
night,
please. And you know who I'm talking to, because I know told a lot of people to watch it on Spotify and know you have Spotify accounts.
all
Okay.
is bright,
This is the ending
brown
of our Christmas season. We'll actually be doing regular horror
virgin
movies that don't have a Christmas theme, but we'll
mother
still bring those in and we'll try
child.
to incorporate those in with other holidays. Fuck her and her this song. Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.